Pittsburgh with Heather Abraham and David Highfield from the KDKA TV studios. It's Pittsburgh Today Live.
Hey everyone.
Hello.
It is Tuesday, and lots of people are probably on their devices today buying things.
Did you?
No.
I did.
Did you?
I looked. That's all I'm
Okay.
going to say. This year, I think because, you know, of the situation and not being able to shop as much in
Right.
person, I've been doing a little bit more online shopping, getting ready for the holidays. So I did maybe, you know, peruse a little bit this morning.
And if you're wondering, what are they talking about? It is Amazon Prime Day, which actually launched at 3 in the morning.
I was up. So
Were
that was
you-
easy for me. I
You were
didn't,
ready
no
to
alarm clock needed for me.
Celebrate Amazon Prime Day. So 1 million items will be discounted. It runs through tomorrow. And then they have something they call lightning deals for
that
Prime members.
Sounds exciting. But they do have, so I looked, they do have a lot of toys discounted. They also have like Ray-Ban sunglasses were on sale, knocked down a little bit. Like you can go on and it's so simple. I'm guiding you to shop, sorry.
Tell us more. How do you online shop, Heather?
So you download the app. No. Okay, anyways.
The lightning deals remind me of something that I loved as a kid.
And what's that?
So we would go to Kmart, and maybe you guys remember this, the blue light specials. Do you remember blue light specials happening at Kmart?
I feel like I remember the commercials for it, but I don't remember like actually.
When it was out as a kid, like this was exciting to me as a kid because they wheel out like a pole with a blue flashing light on, you know, like woo, and then somebody gets on the loudspeaker and says what the blue light special is, and you know, people flock to the middle of the store.
Like I just envision this whole scenario unfolding behind the scenes of like, you know, some guy named Mike, like, God, we got to do something. Get the blue light special. Pull it over to the microwaves. We got to get something going.
Thing in strategy, like because it gets everybody's attention.
Yeah.
Think about how it would have been fun to announce the blue light specials.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now that's probably all gone now.
Well,
right?
The thing that I will always remember about Kmart, one, Brown Friday or Brown Thursday, Thanksgiving Day, Kmart would you know, they would let shoppers in to go shopping. I found out I was pregnant with Lila.
At the Kmart?
No, not at the Kmart. The day of.
What sort of testing?
So that's what I remember. I remember being in the parking lot, like, oh my gosh, I'm pregnant with Lila. Like it was just so exciting. So I remember that, and going Christmas shopping for decorations at Kmart.
Oh, I remember going live at the Kmart in Moon Township, like Thanksgiving, like what you're talking about, because it was always open and they would always let us there, and so we would be live at 11 o'clock in the Kmart. Why were we really got off the track?
Whoop, whoop.
All right.
Taking it straight up.
But anyway, we were talking about online shopping, and it's going nowhere but up because people are getting used to shopping online during the pandemic, and experts say it's just going to continue.
Yeah, I mean, this is incredible when you hear this number. They say that it will increase to $710 billion this year, e-commerce will.
Wow.
That's a huge chunk of money.
Yeah, and the other thing, the stores that now offer the curbside pickup and the delivery, you know, like we stop at either Olive Garden or Bob Evans, and they come out, they put it in the back of the car, we take it to my dad's.
There are some things that have made life a lot easier. Ron, the other day, just found out about Target's pickup that you can order ahead of time.
Ron was talking about this like it was like...
Hey, do you guys know that you could... Kudos to Ron. No, that's fun. I mean, that was amazing to me, and I only started doing it in like June of this year. You just pull up into the spot, you tell them you're there, boom.
And they come out with your stuff.
I know.
It makes it so easy.
So easy.
Yeah, although I miss shopping in person too. Yeah. You know, here's another thing that has changed, and that is going to the gym. A lot of people now are staying at home. You know, gyms were closed for a while.
Right.
But they're getting virtual instruction. And I think this is interesting because then you don't have to travel, you don't have to park, you don't have to go in there and get sweaty in front of other people. You get sweaty in your own home.
No need to get sweaty in front of other people. So I recently went back to the gym.
Yes.
And I haven't gone that many times, I will admit, but I needed to do something, and they're doing it in a very safe manner. But what I love is I attend Orange Theory, and they have on their app, they didn't have this before to my knowledge, you can take classes at home. They have like little 30-minute workouts that you can do. So, you know, if I can't make it there, I can just go right onto the app and watch it and do it right at home.
I think the idea of having an instructor on a device in your home, that's appealing to me.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it gives you the encouragement. Because if you're just stepping on the treadmill, because I've tried it before watching you in the morning doing the news, and I'm at home on the treadmill.
I'm not cutting it for you.
Here's what I need.
This isn't enough for you, David?
I need you to throw in between like stories like, keep going, David, you can do it, like that sort of
little
thing.
Motivation.
And I think that would help me a lot.
I'll keep you in mind tomorrow morning.
All right. Tomorrow morning, we'll see how it all works out.
Well, a lot of people are spending more time at home and doing various things like online shopping and workouts at home. But how about a work from home experience like nothing you've ever seen before?
Yeah, it's really not working from home at all.
No.
It's working from the amusement park. So there's this amusement park in Tokyo where you can, it's actually very cheap. It's a workcation package, $18, and it has areas set up around the park with Wi-Fi and electricity so that you can be on the Ferris wheel and writing your, you know, final report for your boss or whatever.
TPS reports. Do you remember our Office Space?
I don't know what does it stand for?
So I'm going to need those TPS reports. Was that what it was called? I know Bob is directing and he knows the movie. It is TPS reports. Thank you. Yeah.
Bob to the rescue.
Yeah. Well, all the bosses were Bob, weren't they? Also? The Bobs.
I have
Thank
no
you.
idea what we're talking about.
Well, Bob is in my ear reminding me, so.
Right.
Yeah. Some people have seen the movie.
Not.
No, you don't remember? They take the printer, they smash it up.
I don't even know what movie you're talking about.
If you take my stapler.
The name of the movie is if you
we are going to have a
Office Space. All right, thank you, Bob.
A movie marathon one day.
We need to catch up on things that
happened in the 90s.
Well, okay, yeah. I think I was working too much in the 90s and didn't see any movies at all, apparently. So we want to show you a video that will make you laugh because it is. I love the videos that people are posting right now.
I know.
And so this is a very talented cat who catches every single golf ball that this woman hits in her house.
So you can't make a single shot.
You can't make a single shot. I love how they slow-mo the cat action, but this is Allison Flake, and we don't know the name of the cat, but she is a golf blogger in Houston, Texas, and if you want to follow her on Instagram, it's Birdies and Bliss.
Oh,
but watch this cat. This cat is not letting anything pass. The cat should be a goalie.
Now, are you seeing any quirky behavior from Marvin? Is there anything popping up that he's doing that's, you know, not catching golf balls yet, but.
No, but he loves to play.
Yeah.
He loves to play, and he was unsure of me this past weekend because I took him to the vet. And I was the one who put him in the cage to take him to the vet.
Yeah.
And I think since then he's been a little bit like,
I'm on to you.
I don't know about you. So anyway, I have to win back his affection. So I've been the one feeding him whenever we go up on weekends.
Good job. Good.
Here's some food.
That'll help.
All right, today is a pretty big anniversary in Pittsburgh sports history that we want to talk about. 60 years ago since Bill Mazeroski's home run that decided the 1960 World Series. To be exact, it would be at 3:36 this afternoon. And of course, this happened Forbes Field in Oakland. And we just want to show you a little clip so you can see the excitement from this because this is how they won the World Series.
Art Ditmar throws. Here's a swing and a high fly ball going deep to left. If they do it. Back to the wall goes Barra. It is home run. The Pirates win.
All right, and it turns out that my mom's dad, my grandfather, and my uncle were in the stands during this.
That's so cool.
Grandpa Reuben Heilman was there, and my Uncle Fred, and my cousin Chris lives in New York City now.
Yeah.
He is a sports writer, and he has written an article interviewing his dad about that experience.
I would love to read that.
Well, we have a link for you at PittsburghTodayLive.com. We have a link to his article, and in one of the things that my uncle says in it, they couldn't really tell whether, like, from where they were seated, whether that was going to be a home run or not. But the crowd started to cheer before he thinks the ball even went over the wall because they could see it, you know. And then he just remembers like pandemonium, like trying to get to the car in Oakland. And it was truly one of those moments that, you know, and it's a historic moment in Pittsburgh, 60 years ago today.
Wow, 3:36.
3:36, mark your alarm or whatever if you want to celebrate.
That's really neat though. I can't wait to read the article.
Good, it's a great article.
Yeah.
All right, we have talked before about how sometimes people's dogs kind of resemble them, or that they resemble their dog. Like, have you noticed this? Like, sometimes you'll look at people and you're like,
people for sure.
And you can't tell someone this.
Oh, I don't know.
Like,
well,
can
I think you could say.
Like, you can't say.
What's the better way to say it? Your dog looks like you, or you look like your dog?
Your dog looks. No, I don't know.
Yeah,
I think either way could be insulting.
Right.
So that's one thing. This is something else. They're talking about couples that look alike, and over time begin to look more alike. Have you seen this? There's actual studies on this.
See, I don't know. Well, I haven't seen it personally. I mean, I guess some people may look related, I guess. Mm-hmm. But I don't know that I've seen this.
Well, scientists have studied this. I'm going to tell you.
He has details.
So there's a Time magazine article, but there are other articles too. Scientists in Michigan had a theory about this. They set out to prove that married couples grow more alike or look more alike over time. And part of it is emotions. So they believe that married couples might experience the same emotions, like they might laugh more or cry more, and so the wrinkles on their faces. Also, the habits that the couples have.
Right.
So if you exercise, it's likely that your husband would exercise.
See, Frankie loves to exercise, and I don't. He told me the other day, like, the high risks of, early death are not sleeping, eating poorly, and lack of exercise. He's like, you do all three of those. We got to get you on track, girl. Yeah.
All right. So anyway, pay attention to the couples when you're out and about and see whether they're starting to look alike.
Yeah. I don't see it necessarily. Well, but it could be true. Right. The scientists have said so.
Open your eyes. Although having our eyes closed is something that people are talking about. We've done 2 of these blindfold taste tests.
Yes.
The one was cereal. The next was pumpkin spiced anything.
Your frustration. This is the pumpkin spiced dog
This is what
food.
we've learned, I think. I have learned that you forget you're on TV once you're blindfolded. And so then you act like
very true thing.
Like more of a goofball than normal. So anyway, we just wanted to tell you, because people have been writing in saying, hey, do another one.
They really
people
want us to do another
want us
one?
to see us blindfolded again.
Oh, no.
So we have one in the works. So stay tuned. We're going to do, it's a Halloween candy taste
This one should be a little bit
right?
easier.
Well, we know we're not going to get pumpkin spice spam this time.
Chill.
What? Jill just said maybe.
That was so cruel. That was such
just
a trick.
Just the way it felt. Like, nothing against spam.
Right.
I mean, but when you feel cold spam in your hand and you're like trying to figure out what that is.
The comments were hysterical. Like, some people really do love spam. They've grown up eating spam.
Oh, sure. It's a big thing in Hawaii.
Yeah.
And I remember my mom making it with pineapples. But pumpkin spice, I think maybe they went the wrong way.
Not really my go-to flavor of spam.
Not at all.
Personally. That's just me.
All right, Jill's telling us we're out of time. Right now, it's time for a break, and no blindfold needed for today's taste test, because Heather and I are cooking in the kitchen. Look at this already. We are making comfort food with the help of the wonderful husband and wife behind Carmi's Soul Food. You can see we are all set up for them to take us through the recipe step by step while we're sipping some wine, too. Look, they got the wine open.
Fun! We're also playing our game, What's It Worth, with Dr. Lori. She has lots of good items lined up for us today, so stay with us to play along just ahead.
Plus, it's Apple's big day with the reveal of its new phone. We will look at the new features, and a lot of people have been waiting for this one after months of delays. We get a first look. That's coming up.
And after some rain overnight, did you hear it? Ron Smiley tells us how much we got, because we need it, and if it's gone for the day. His forecast and much more ahead on this Tuesday, October 13th, 2020. Thanks so much for being with us on PTL. As always, we are glad you're here.